Hello my darling lovely friends, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is the first video of 2024. Very exciting. And we're also going to be doing my first TBR of 2024. So yes, today is the January TBR. We're going to be going over all of the books that I'm hoping to read this month, and it's mostly spillovers from December. So please get ready, get excited, and let's take a look at everything I want to read. So I'm pretty much only going to be talking about books that I have physically here right now. I do have like other books on Kindle Unlimited and like audiobook and stuff, but I'm not really going to talk about any of those today because those are ones that I find just like change depending on my mood. But these are a big stack, a big stack of physical books that I want to read, and let's just dive in. So a lot of these are for different videos that I'll be doing this month, and you might be able to guess some of them. We'll see. So first off, there is The Fragile Threads of Power by V.E. Schwab. This is her newest release in the Darker Shade of Magic series. So it's technically a spin-off series in the same world, or like book 4 in this world, like that type of thing. I'm interested. I'm definitely remembering that I really enjoyed the original trilogy. I can't remember as much details as I would hope, so I'm considering rereading the original trilogy before I get to this one. But I'm really excited to be back in this world because I do remember deeply loving it and like being incredibly impressed by everything that I read. It's just like it's been so long since I've been in this world, but we're basically following like magic users who are able to travel through different worlds. So there's a four parallel worlds that have like varying degrees of magic usage and different rules and stuff within each world. And in the first series, we were following somebody who's able to travel throughout all these worlds and just this like magical war essentially. So I'm not sure where this series is going, but I am quite excited to see. Then next we have The Hurricane Wars, and every single time I bring out this edition, I have to show you it is gorgeous, it is beautiful, and I am in love. But this is a fantasy romance. Honestly, I don't really know much. I don't know too much about what the actual plot is, except that a lot of people say it is heavily Raylo coded. So I'm somebody who personally really enjoys that. I have no issues with that. Honestly, that would make me want to pick up a book. So I'm kind of going into it not knowing too much more, aside from the fact that it is very Raylo inspired and the cover is beautiful. And right now I'm kind of feeling like I don't want to know too much more about it, but I am really excited for this one. Then I have Riley Sager's newest book, which I debated for so long whether or not I was actually going to pick this one up because his last few releases have been so insanely disappointing. And you know, after the last few ones, like I walked out of every one like, okay, this is it, never again. But yeah, I have it. Not only do I have it, I own it. For some reason I did that. So we have The Only One Left by Riley Sager. It is okay, so this is a gothic chiller about a young caretaker assigned to work for a woman accused of a Lizzie Borden-like massacre decades earlier. All right, a lot of people have been saying that this one is better. This one is one of his better books in recent years, so I am going into this hopeful. I don't think it's going to be great, but I'm going to delude myself into thinking that it could be. And now the book that has my favorite cover, and you'll see why. Starter Villain by John Scalzi. So yes, this cover is a cat in a suit, and what else do I need to say? Nothing. Obviously this book is gonna be perfection. So in this one we are following a young man who inherits his uncle's villain business, villain enterprise, something like that. His uncle's super villain business. Like say no more. This is perfect. Why is there a cat? Who knows? Who cares? I just have the feeling that this is gonna be great, so I am very excited. Also, his books are pretty funny overall, like any of the ones I've read, so that feels promising. I recently watched the new Hunger Game movie and now immediately just want to read this one. So this is President Snow's like villain origin story and him getting involved with one of the games and kind of revamping them into what they are in the later series. So I can't wait. I thought the movie was truly fantastic, and like I just really cannot wait to learn more about it and, you know, just like get back into these characters. The newest from one of my favorite thrillers thriller authors. Ashley Winstead is Midnight is the Darkest Hour. I've been hearing terrible things about this one, but I'm still gonna read it. So this one, a killer haunts a small southern town and two outcasts hold the key to uncovering the truth. So yeah, a lot of people are saying this one's not good, not interesting, and one of her weakest books, but I still very, very much want to read it. So yeah, I think this is the month to do it too. And I have All the Sinners Bleed by S.A. Cosby. So he wrote, what is it called? Razorblade Tears, which I read a few years ago and deeply loved. So this one is a serial killer hiding in plain sight and a black sheriff in a small town trying to like hunt him down. I think it's going to be good. I think it'll be very interesting. His books are very like thrilling and yeah, can't wait. Then only two left. So Starling House by Alex E. Harrow. This is like a gothic fantasy. It's a gothic fantasy, and so Starling House is an ill-omened mansion, and the house has like bad luck that's been passed down through generations. We'll see. Some of Alex E. Harrow's books work for me, some of them don't, so we'll see where this lands. And then the final book I have is Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. So this is her adult fantasy debut, and it's her first non-Shadowhunters book, which is also very exciting. So we're following, there's the heir to a crown, and then his swordcatcher, which is basically, he's the person who's there to, like as a bodyguard, he's the one who catches the sword instead of the prince, like. And we're following, what are we following? Seems like a potential rebellion within this world, so we have this one. And yeah, that was super quickly just all the books I'm planning to read in January, or at least all my physical books. Like again, there are some audiobooks, some Kindle Unlimited stuff that I'm sure I'll get to and that I really want to for other videos, but these are the core books, the core physical TBR books, I guess. So yeah, that is it for today. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.